welcome back to Nate's Forge. We finished the power hammer and today we're going to be using it. And because I stole it off the guy for such a cheap price, we need a key to lock it down. In classic Nate's Forge fashion, it's going to be huge. Probably best for everyone involved if you don't film this part. That's how you light things, right? This is exactly what they used back in the day. I can guarantee you a lot of old men would have just lit it like this. So we're going to start off using these bars to forge the bow. They're 20mm thick by 50, and we're going to throw them in the coke forge. So nice having it back in. Oh, it's lovely and warm. So you might actually recognize these bars. They were the bars that held the motor on top of this old power hammer, and we chopped it all up, so they're going to become a key, obviously. What else would they be? So this 50mm bar is going to be the stem, and this bit here is called the bow.
That's a penis!
And we're going to make it pretty. It's going to be lovely. So now we've drawn it down, we're going to forge the edges down on the Pilkington, and we're going to use this, the dildo, die, to draw down the edges. So now we've hammered this part, I'm going to punch the hole before we get any further, before I have to heat up any of this. It's going to be easier now because it's nice and warm. Now we finished shaping that part, we're going to hot cut them so the same length, because I never obviously started with the same length of steel because that would just be too smart. It's really performing now. That's the two of them done, now we just need to shape them, I guess. Make them a bit more key-like. I'm going to curl it into a scroll, and to do that I'm going to put it in the stitching tool. I'm raising my backhand, and that's making it curl. So that is the bow pretty much done, but because the holes I punched were not quite in the right place, I've got these little bits. These will just slot into the gaps here, and then it'll take up the slack when I actually put the rivet through and join them all together. So the bow's done, and we're going to forge the shaft out of this 50mm bar. Ugh. I actually don't think I should do much more. Ah, there you go, eh? We slow-mo with a macro lens. So to attach the bows to the actual shaft, we're going to use a rivet right the way through. So we've got to punch a hole in the shaft, and we're doing that with the Pilkington. So that's the spear bit done. All I need to do is attach it to the bow, punch the hole, and we're going to put them on either side and then rivet it together. I'm going to use this as the rivet. I'm going to put it in, heat up both ends, and then smack it together, and it should be solid, like me. This does have a great personality. It has wings. Does yours have wings? Didn't think so. That is the key done. Watch, it even flies.
People remember that from the video, right?
Yeah, the video that we definitely posted. So we didn't actually finish this, but we were thinking about making a big video of all the videos that we didn't post. Let me know what you think. Should we put them all together and make a big video? So now the rivets are done, we've put it in the press to hold the bow there, and then these parts of the bow, we're just going to wrap around the shaft and make it look like a nice knot. It's going to be beautiful. It might not look beautiful, but that's what's happening to the bow, and then we'll deal with it later. So the first thing I'm going to do is heat this and then bend it down, and then this and bend it up. So the time has come to make the key of the key. I know it's a bit funny calling this bit the key when the whole thing's the key, but this is the key. I've sketched out the profile and I'll cold chisel them in and then I'll hot cut them under the power hammer. Look at that bad boy. I've also made this little collar. It's hot right now because actually holding that to my face was quite painful. I punched my unicorn and put the circle around it. Looks lovely. So it's hot right now because I have heat shrunk it onto there. Well, I'm going to, hopefully. Right. Whoa! That went on so much easier. Now I have to figure out where it goes. Wow, that's even just cooling it down just that little bit. So I've also made these two other bits. These will go on the bottom of the actual key bits, and they're for strength. We're going to be brazing them on with silicon bronze from my welder. Not actual brazing, because I don't know how to do that. Oh, I'm so glad we made this key to get in the car. I've not been in this car for ages. It worked perfectly. See you in the next one.